Welcome to 6 Steps to Debt Freedom in 2024, where your path to financial liberation begins. Did you know that the average American carries $94.60 in debt? This staggering figure encompasses everything from credit cards to loans to mortgages, illustrating just how common and deep-rooted debt is in our lives. But here's the kicker. It doesn't have to be this way. This series is designed to transform your approach to money, one practical step at a time. Whether you're overwhelmed by credit card balances or burdened by loans, the strategies you'll discover here can change your life. In the upcoming chapters, we'll explore unique, effective methods to not only manage but obliterate your debt. From awakening your debt-free destiny to victory lap, stories from the debt-free finish line. Each chapter is packed with easy-to-follow advice, grounded in proven financial practices. So, are you ready to stop worrying about bills and start living the life you've always wanted? Let's dive in and make debt freedom your reality this year. Chapter 1. Awakening Your Debt-Free Destiny. Welcome to the beginning of your journey towards a life without debt. Imagine waking up each day with one less worry on your mind. No debts hanging over your head. Achieving this is not just a dream, it's entirely possible. And the first step is believing in your debt-free destiny. Now let's talk strategy. Have you ever considered the true cost of your debts? Interest doesn't just cost you extra money. It steals your financial freedom day by day. Here's a startling fact. The average credit card interest rate hovers around 16%. Over time, that can double the cost of your purchases if you're only making minimum payments. But there's hope. Start by evaluating your debts. List them down from the highest interest rate to the lowest. This strategy, known as the avalanche method, focuses your efforts on the most costly debts first, saving you money and time in the long run. Communication is key. Talk to your creditors about lowering your interest rates. You'd be surprised how many are willing to negotiate if it means you'll stay on top of payments. Remember, the most expensive debt is the one not being paid off. As financial guru Suze Orman says, create a visual reminder of your debt. Seeing a chart that shows your progress can be incredibly motivating. Each payment you make, each debt you knock off, brings you closer to your financial liberation. Lastly, keep your goals realistic and within reach. Celebrate small victories to keep your spirits high. Every step forward is a step out of debt and into freedom. Chapter 2. Blueprint to beat the binge spending. Moving on to Chapter 2, we dive into the practicalities of beating binge spending. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending money we don't have on things we don't need, especially with today's endless online shopping temptations. First off, identify your spending triggers. Is it boredom, stress, sales emails? Whatever it is, recognizing these can help you stop the cycle. As Dave Ramsey famously advises, don't buy things you can't afford with money you don't have to impress people you don't like. Here's a technique that works wonders. The 24-hour rule. Whenever you're tempted to make an impulsive buy, wait 24 hours. Often the urge passes and you save money that can go towards paying down your debts. Budgeting doesn't have to be a bore. Treat it like a game. Set a challenge to spend less each month on non-essentials. Use apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget to track your progress. You might be shocked to see where your money is going. Consider using cash for daily expenses. It's harder to part with physical money than to swipe a card. Plus, once your daily allotted cash is gone, it's a clear signal that your spending for the day is done. Remember, every dollar you don't spend on unnecessary items is a dollar that can reduce your debt. As the saying goes, watch the pennies and the dollars will watch themselves. Chapter 3. Crush your credit. Cultivate your cash. In Chapter 3, we turn our focus squarely on credit cards, the most common source of high-interest debt for many. Tackling this effectively can be a game-changer in your journey towards financial freedom. Start by getting a complete picture of your credit card debt. Gather every statement and write down the balance, interest rate, and minimum payment for each card. This step alone can be eye-opening. Did you know that the average American has about $525 in credit card debt? That's a mountain of money that often just keeps growing due to interest. Once you have your list, prioritize the cards with the highest interest rates for repayment first. This method, known as the debt avalanche, minimizes the amount you'll pay in interest over time. It's all about being smart with your payments. Consider transferring your balance to a card with a lower interest rate. Many credit cards offer 0% interest on balance transfers for the first 12 to 18 months. This can give you a breather from high interest rates, allowing you to pay down the principal balance much faster. Negotiation is your friend. Call your credit card companies and ask for a lower interest rate. Even a small reduction can save you hundreds of dollars in interest. According to a survey by creditcards.com, Over 80% of cardholders who ask for a lower rate get one. Automate your payments to never miss a due date. Late payments can lead to penalty rates and hurt your credit score, making everything more expensive. Automation ensures you're always on time, keeping your credit score healthy and your interest rate stable. Lastly, consider using extra cash, like tax refunds or bonuses, to make larger payments on your debt. Even a few $100s can shorten the length of your debt repayment significantly. Chapter 4. Leverage loopholes, tax tactics, and hidden perks. In our 4th chapter, we explore some clever ways to use the tax code and other less-known strategies to boost your debt repayment efforts. Start by maximizing your tax refund. Many people overlook deductions and credits that could bring them a larger refund. Did you know that the average tax refund in the US is around $2,800? That's a substantial sum that could be directed towards reducing your debt. Look into whether you can deduct the interest on student loans, mortgage payments, and even some types of medical expenses. Every little bit you reduce your taxable income by can increase your refund, giving you more firepower against debt. Adjust your withholding at work if you're consistently getting large refunds. This puts more money in your paycheck each month, money that can be used to pay down debt more quickly instead of waiting for the tax season. Explore perks and rewards programs that can save you money in other areas of your budget. For example, some health insurance plans offer discounts on gym memberships or fitness equipment. Use those savings to chip away at your debts. And don't forget about cashback rewards on credit cards. If used wisely, by paying off the balance in full each month, this can be a way to make money on your regular spending. Just be sure not to spend more just to earn more. Implement these strategies to not just manage, but optimize your financial resources. Every dollar you save on taxes and earn from rewards can be directed towards eliminating your debts. It's about being informed and proactive with your money. Chapter 5. Automated Ascension, Tools that Trim Debt. As we move into Chapter 5, let's explore how automating your finances can not only simplify your life, but also turbocharge your debt repayment efforts. By harnessing the power of technology, you can ensure consistent progress towards your financial goals without the need for daily oversight. Start by setting up automatic payments for all your debts. This ensures you never miss a payment, avoiding late fees and potential hits to your credit score. It's a set-and-forget method that also keeps your payment history strong. Did you know that payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score? Keeping this in top shape is crucial. Use budgeting tools like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. These apps can link to your bank accounts and help categorize your spending, making it easier to see where you can cut back and allocate more towards your debts. Invest in debt payoff apps like Debt Payoff Planner or Undebt It. These tools offer customized plans based on your balances, interest rates, and financial goals, guiding you on the fastest or cheapest strategies to become debt-free. Look into apps that round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and use the extra change to pay down your debt. For example, if you spend $3.75 on coffee, the app rounds it up to $400 and puts the $1.25 towards your debt. It might seem small, but over time, these amounts can add up significantly. Another powerful strategy is using cash windfalls wisely. Automatically divert any unexpected gains, such as bonuses or tax refunds, directly to your debt repayment. This prevents the temptation to spend impulsively and accelerates your debt-free journey. Automation isn't just about making payments. It's about making your money work smarter without requiring constant attention. Embrace these tools to stay on track and see your debts diminish faster than you might think possible. Chapter 6. Victory Lap, Stories from the Debt-Free Finish Line. In our final chapter, let's draw inspiration from those who have crossed the finish line of debt freedom. Their stories not only provide motivation, but also actionable insights that can help anyone looking to conquer their debts. Hear from Emily, who cleared $30,000 of debt in just 2 years. Her secret: I visualize my debt-free date every day. It became my motivation to live below my means and prioritize my spending. Visualization is a powerful tool that keeps your goals front and center. John, another debt-free champion, shares, I found a side hustle that I loved. It didn't feel like work, but it helped me pay down my debt much faster. Sometimes increasing your income is just as important as cutting expenses. Consider Linda's approach. I joined a social media group for people paying off debt. The support and tips I received were invaluable. Community support can make a big difference in your journey, providing both encouragement and practical advice. These stories highlight common themes: determination, creativity, and the willingness to seek help when needed. Whether it's through technology, community, or personal grit, the path to financial freedom is paved with persistent effort. Remember, Every debt-free story begins with a single step. Start your journey today, inspired by those who have made it, and keep pushing forward until you can share your own success story. By following these strategies and drawing inspiration from real-life success stories, you are not just working towards debt freedom. You are building a foundation for lasting financial health and independence. Stay focused, stay motivated, and let each step you take be a step closer to achieving your financial dreams.